If I had to hand build this car, I don't think I would change anything on it. I mean, the way it is, the colors, the options on it, it's perfect for what you would want. One of our buddies was looking for one, the guy that's in New Jersey, and wanted me on the hunt for one because we would talk pretty frequently. And he said, if you find a ZR1 in a stick, let me know low miles. And I just missed out on the car by a day. So as we saw the market on them, we put a deal together because he wound up getting that car.
Like, hey, you found out later that it was John that bought the car. Yeah, he bought it a day before you found it. And
we put a deal together because we had the car sold before.
Yeah, we actually put a deal together with it. You know, John's a friend of mine, and we've done a few trades and deals over the years. And he had this car; it wasn't for sale, and we had a Shelby Super Snake convertible. We called him up, and after a little coaxing and arm twisting, we wound up doing the deal and got the car, which it was supposed to be for sale. One of the guys that he deals with.
One of the guys that we know wanted the car and was looking for pretty much the specs on this. In the meantime, we got notification from one of our buddies who has a dealership that the car in its specs was 101. And I mean, the market really this summer took off on these cars. And once the car really got delivered and we saw it and you're able to sit in it and drive it a little bit, there's like, I don't really want to sell this car anytime soon, and maybe ever if things can work out that way.
He falls in love with the cars. He's young. He falls in love with them. To me, it's another car, and there's always another one coming down the road, like I said before.
And we had to give up a car that you really loved.
I really like the Shelby. Well, I'm a Shelby. I like Shelby's, but that was my car. I really like that car a lot. But I don't keep any of them. But so he wanted to get rid of that. So I said, all right, then go ahead. I'll listen to you. I missed on the one he told me about. And I should have bought it. I was cutting the grass. Didn't even know what a 2019.
Didn't even know what a ZR1 was.
I didn't. Well, I knew the old ZR1s. I didn't know what about 29. When he said it's a 2019 ZR1, I wasn't too interested. And when he told me the value of the car, I really wasn't too interested. And he said, well, I can sell it. I said, well, go ahead, sell it. And I seen it a week later on eBay for about 15 grand more than what I could have bought it when he told me to buy it. And about that guy sold it in about 2 days. And about another 2 weeks later, it was on eBay, and the guy asked another $15,000 on top of that, and that took about a week to sell.
Yeah, and it was all dealer to dealer.
After that, I started listening to him when he told me what these cars are, because at that time, I wasn't really paying attention to the newer modern stuff.
He picked up fast, so I was telling him all about the different things, the calm seats, the different seats, with the carbon fiber trim, the ZTK package with the big wing, the 3ZR.
Yeah.
We'd have conversations, and then I'd tell him one and be like, oh, does it have the ZTK package? Does it have the 3ZR? So it was kind of fun to kind of teach him or tell him something.
It was like the master got outdid by the student, because all these years I was teaching him about these older cars and about matching numbers and codes and what this one means and what that one means, and I knew them all off the top of my head.
That was my fear all along, was trying to learn all that, and it's, how do you know these numbers? How do you do that? But when you're growing up with them and you're in that kind of time era of knowing what's going on with all the new stuff, it just kind of came natural, like you always said it did.
It just, if you get the interest in it, the more you want to be interested in anything, the more you're going to put into it, and the more you're going to learn about it, because you're dedicating the time to it, which I did. I mean, I had a buddy that's a lawyer that bought a GTO off me, and he went out and he wanted to start buying and selling cars, but he only wanted to do GTOs. So he went out and he bought all the GTO books that he could find. And after a few months, he came back to me and said, I can't even learn the GTOs. There's too many different variances. He said, how could you possibly learn all these different cars? I said, it's a lifetime. You learn when you're 14 till you're 60, and it's a lifetime. So now this is his turn to start learning about all this other modern stuff that I'm just trying to catch up.
And these ZR1s, I mean, the amount that we've had and found over the last few months are kind of comparable to the Cobra. It's kind of like a dream car for me. And all the ones that we've been able to get and find and sell and all that is very similar to the Cobra, I think.
Yeah, this is your Cobra story.
Yeah, so the specs on this is the color is a ceramic matrix gray, which was one of the more limited production colors. But the fact that it is a stick, a ZTK package, which is the track package, which you see with the big wing, low-profile tires, 3 ZR package. Those components got blue stitching. It's got carbon flash wheels, carbon flash mirrors. So as the breakdown comes, it comes down to an actual one-of-one car, which we had no idea about. And I knew it was rare, but we really didn't know how rare it was, being that the 2019 ZR1s, only about 30% had a stick in them. Those were the ones that were really highly sought after, being that it is the last Corvette model to have the stick shift in it, which is funny. I mean, the more you learn about these cars, you see a lot of orange cars, and that was an extra option, another $6,000.
Yeah,
I think $6,000.
But everybody ordered the orange car thinking that was going to be the one
they wanted the highest sticker.
The highest sticker price, but now there's more orange than anything, so the orange ones don't bring as much as the rarer colors.
Everyone's looking for a different color because all they see out there is orange. But I've never really seen a ceramic matrix gray color in person. And when you see it, you don't know, is it gray, is it blue, is it white? There's a little metallic in it. I've never been a fan, and neither have you, of the black wheels, but on this car, the chrome wheels wouldn't really look right.
I'm a chrome man. Back in the old days, everything was chrome, and we like our chrome, but you young guys like the black. But yeah, everybody has a car they want, and if you get into cars, hey, it's a good hobby. You know, it's a lot of fun, and not hurting anybody. As long as you respect them, you don't get hurt. It beats going to the bars, I guess.